This is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. Tonight we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season, and we got a good Monday nighter in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Panthers of Orlando. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Half 88, half 88, half 88. Go North Copper! Go North Copper!
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got some space here. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. He has just eclipsed the 13,000-yard mark for his career. What a career it's been. Incredible running the football. Now Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 46.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Get right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4. Waddle, the motion man, right. On 3rd down, Barkley. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. When you look at this defense, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Throwing Jones. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Jones wants to change it up.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 55 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's given us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 25 on second down. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. It's the first time that they looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. The Panthers hit 6-5 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Half 18, half 18.
On first down, Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Waddle hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. DJ Moore, 41 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Out left and complete to Thornton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 77 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
He'll buy some time right. He's got his tight end. It's Alberto now. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go, hey. North salad.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And he'll just chunk this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Vikings 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they had earlier this year?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one finds Pierce on the out route. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. Bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard to the 40.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. On the counter, this is Robinson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And this one too low.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Myers now, off the play fake. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Down to the 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Lots of look to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw is Myers. To throw on 2nd down. He's got Smith here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson on a give right side. Oh, nice move. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Myers. Off play action. To the right side, and he's got more complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This one complete to Scott Miller. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Myers off the play fake. This is caught. Touchdown Vikings. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's on his way. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Myers' kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now Jones, a final shot before break. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Out of the gun now on third down.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big third down play there for the Panthers. 43 yards. Jones on first and 10. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Barkley, inside handoff. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 126 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another first and 10 here. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up second and 9.
Jones now looking to throw on second down. Finding Knox there, complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Barkley, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
In motion left, that's Thornton.
At the Vikings 7-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. Third and goal from the 2. Now receiver in motion left.
Thornton, the motion man right.
In motion left, the tight end. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And Barkley did not get there. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down.
Gain of 12. 1st down, Vikings.
They'll look to throw here.
Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Broken tackle. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Myers throwing on 1st down.
Got his man. It's Bo Melton.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
17.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
On the tackle. An 8-yard pickup.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Myers now to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
And the Vikings first down.
To throw is Myers. On 1st down. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And quickly they get to the line.
15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DJ Moore. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Flush to his right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Throwing Jones. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A loss of 8 yards.
Here's Myers looking to throw on second down. He's going to look deep for more.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. Off to the races.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught at the 3. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Here's Barkley.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Barkley, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line.
Here's 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Scotty Miller,
97 yards.
And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
If they're able to come back to tie or win this game, I think this is a play that we're going to look back on as the game changer. They really changed the tone and what the opposition wanted to do when they're trying to run some time off the clock and add to its lead late in this contest.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Jones looking around. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
South salad, South salad. Read it.
Jones. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's the Panthers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that,